All right, welcome back, watch fans. Today we got some more brutal watch reviews. We got actually two for you today. We're going to do 2 for 1. We're going to do wristmo. This one should be pretty quick. Wristmo 23. And, we're going to do Bear Clooney. That's right, Bear Clooney from the Archie Luxury channel. All right, let's roll through this. Let me just see. We'll send the invite out here. 1 second. Pop this out. Here we go. Stand by, guys. Let me just get this. Let's just get this up over here. Okay, we can see this clearly on the screen. All right, and let me do just one more. Hang on, let me just do one more, and then we're gonna start right at the. Yeah, I should have been prepared, but hey, it's one of those days here. Yeah, so we got actually that should be pretty interesting. We're gonna have some interesting. We're gonna be looking at some interesting watches. So let me know what you guys think. Leave your comments below if you're watching this now, you're watching this later, whichever way. Here a second, let me get this pinned. Okay. All right, so let's dive into this collection here. So this guy is I don't know, some random guy, I don't know, just I'm coming across. This is kind of like your typical collection on Instagram. I think he's some guy who works in the watch business. I'm assuming. I have no idea. I think he lives in Bangkok. Who knows? Maybe is this a lady boy? Who knows what? Okay, so. Let's review this collection here. We got the Rolex GMT. This is the Batman. Okay, again, basic, relatively basic. We got an MB&F. I think he was actually given this one as, I guess, like a loaner to review. Who knows what? I don't know what to make of these MB&Fs. I don't see these as like a really. I don't see any upside potential for these, especially the really basic ones. But there are some. Look, there are some serious collectors who kind of like them. So, and look, by the way, when we're doing these collection reviews, it doesn't always have to be like we're not always looking for amazing stuff. We're just looking for something like interesting or something that we could learn from. And of course, look, the idea is this, right? We're grading. The collection is rated on the quality of the collection. The photos do matter. The creativity, upside potential for the watches, and the watch choices. So, all right. So far, you got again the GMT, kind of a basic watch, but okay, decent photo. I guess he's somewhere on the beach. Maybe this is, I don't know, somewhere in Thailand, whatever. Okay, so you got your dual time. Okay, looks good. The blue and the black, I don't really like that combination. If you're gonna do that color combination, maybe might as well do like a Pepsi or something, right? If you're gonna go with that ceramic bezel and all that stuff, might as well do the Pepsi. Let's see here. Let's see. Now I don't know. Okay, let's move on. All right. So I think he also has this 5712. Part of the collection here, which is nice picture actually. Look at the way the sun bounces off the dial, right? Here's the thing. I think that again, the Nautilus line, when you're talking about the basic Nautilus, highly overrated. I mean, this over here, this picture is kind of like your basic bitch collection of watches. You got your Rolex Submariner black dial, black bezel, which is again garbage. It's the total garbage. And then you got your 5712 Patek, which, an expensive watch, kind of a hype watch. But, if you look at it, this watch was never, I mean, it was always a bit of a dog in the range up until all of a sudden everybody got crazy about it. I never understood this watch. The Neptune, the dog that they had, the Neptune, which, you can get for, 25 grand. Which is same exact watch, same exact movement, except it has what do you call it? It has that ugly Neptune bracelet and the whole Neptune thing, but it's the same exact watch, same layout on everything, right? I don't get it. Look, the only Nautilus I really like is, again, the early ones in two-tone, because that's the vintage look. Or, maybe if you did the perpetual calendar. The other ones are just highly overrated. Again, these are absolute dogs. My advice is to avoid these. These are just going down. Now, okay, so this is interesting. So he's got two GMTs. I don't know. What do you guys think of this? What do you punters think of this? What do the punters think of this? Leave your comments below. Now, I actually like, again, I like this meteorite, right? Now, I like the meteorite, the GMT meteorite. I think it actually, it's kind of a beautiful watch. It's white gold, right? By the way, nice photos. You got the sun bouncing off, glistening off the dial. Well done, well done. Yeah, nice photo. You get a bit of a shadow though, which we get a duck points where you get a shadow on the the meteorite doesn't look as good as it should. I mean, it's not showing up well in the photo. Yeah, that's you got to do a better job of that one. But I like the watch. I think these ceramic bezels are just gimmicky, especially when you do these very bright colors like the red and the blue, the red, white, and blue. It's just too much for a for a watch. By the way, guys, make sure you click the like, subscribe button, but also make sure you get our free weekly newsletter. Click the link in the video description below. Look, if I had to get a GMT, like a Rolex GMT, which again I think that I don't know, I have two travel times, whatever you want to call it. I would like a sports one because that is, to be honest, that is more versatile. But so the thing is this, right? The thing is, look, if you're traveling, right? Look, I mean, I don't know. It's you're outside the U.S. I mean, which is where I would need a dual time anyway. You do want to keep, in some places, you do want to keep a low profile. I mean, especially you're in Europe or wherever. You do want to keep a bit of a lower profile. So the Batman or whatever, that's a little too flashy. The blue and the black is just kind of a horrible color. The meteorite, it's interesting. It is interesting because it is kind of low key. It's a gold watch, but I don't know. The red and blue is just, I don't know. I just can't get into it. I can't get into it. All right, let's keep going. Okay, this is actually, I think, one of the best watches he's got. He's got a Daytona. I guess this is his girlfriend or his wife, whatever. Some woman wearing it. I'm assuming it's his watch. And by the way, it just goes to show you the versatility of these watches, right? The Daytona. I really like that. The black, the two-tone black dial, great look. Which is better, the white or the black? Hard to say. I don't have any black dials right now, so if I were to get one, I'm kind of intrigued by the watch. If the prices drop a little more, I might be tempted to get one. Kind of the previous generation again, with the gold bezel. I think that's what makes it look really good. It's that it's that gold bezel. It's the gold bezel is what makes it look really good. When you go with the ceramic, it just doesn't look right. It looks cheap. It really looks good. It really does. So I don't know why they started doing the ceramic. It looks like crap. Let's see what else he's got. What is it? A Sprite or whatever you want to call it? Starbucks or whatever. Okay. Again, kind of your basic bitch watches. I think, I'm assuming this is like, how many Submariners do you own? Or maybe, see, I really don't know which ones are, like, I think some of them are other people's watches. Could be. Who knows? I'm assuming the 5712 is his. I'm assuming that one is his. Look how well it photographs, right? It's just kind of a dog. Look, I'll tell you what, if the price was cheap, if they kind of remained where they were, back in the day, I'd be tempted to get one, but not this. I actually like the rose gold on the strap, which is a little bit, I know it's a little bit kitschy, but it looks great. The chocolate dial with the rose gold, it looks great. On the strap, alligator strap. The Nautilus by itself on a steel, I really don't like it. I do like the 3800. That's okay. So let's Let's move along. Okay, so here we go. He's got I don't know what's going on. He's there. I think there's some sort of, I don't know, some sort of commune or something they're sharing these watches. But yeah, we got the Daytona. Nice photo, right? Look how well the Daytona looks in the photo. Black dial. Again, that is the buy. I think that's kind of like the blue chip of Rolex. The pre-ceramic Daytona two-tone. You pick one up for 50, I don't know, 16 grand or something. And it's a great watch. But I'm going to move through here pretty quick because, I don't really care for any of these watches here that much. Again, you got your Langen zone, you got your basic, Kraut clock, as I call it. What a boring watch. I know everybody tells me about the movement. Okay, who gives a shit, I don't know what's going on with this. Let's move along here. Okay, guys, I'm going to be rating this real quick because I'm almost done. I'm ready to go for the Bear Clooney. We got Bear Clooney coming up. That's right, Bear Clooney. Oh shit, I got the wrong guy. There we go. We got wristmo right now. Sorry. Sorry. Right now we got wristmo. Ah, shit. Okay. We got wristmo. That's right. We got wristmo that we're reviewing right now. Bear Clooney is coming up next. That one is coming up next. We got wristmo here. So yeah, again, just we're rating on the quality of the collection, photo creativity, upside potential, watch choices. So I'm about to wrap it up here. I'm about to wrap it up because I'm already bored with this collection. Because basically this is an example of almost what not to do. So he's got I guess somebody's Daniel Roth, which is these Daniel Roths. The more I look at them, they're kind of interesting. If you can. If you can really go for that look, it's sort of in between Breguet and, I don't know, Breguet and something more contemporary. What is it? Is that a Lange perpetual calendar? I don't know. Look, if you're going to go with perpetual calendar, so many better watches. Okay, let's move along. Okay, one more shot of the meteorite dial. All right, let's. Okay, I think he's run out of material here. I think we're running out of material. He's got strings hanging off the watch. Again, two-tone. Hey, I'm all for two-tone. I am all for two-tone. He's got the tomato can watch. Again, white gold Submariner. This is somebody else's watch, I'm assuming. Very boring. Very, very boring. A piece of garbage. Total piece of garbage. I would pass. This is a hard pass. This watch is a hard pass. I think they call it the Smurf or whatever. Hard pass. Again, you got another. Is this two-tone? I can't tell. I can't tell if it's two-tone. But if it looks like some sort of sundust dial. I mean, look, it's hard. It's really hard to dislike the Daytona. Again, I'm not a big fan of it because, I think there's just better, for my use, the Yachtmaster. But yeah, I can get into it. I can kind of get into the Daytona a little bit. Maybe if it was something different. Again, okay, let's. I'm almost done here. Okay, so I'm ready to wrap it up. Okay, here we go. We got a Submariner. We got the Landlord watch, as we call it, right? The Landlord, the gold Submariner, and you got the Smurf, and you got. I mean, this is actually your kind of your trio, your basic bitch trio, your kind of mid-range basic bitch trio. The 5712 is so boring, really. It's such a boring watch, really. Like you got this kind of grayish dial, grayish blue. If the price was like 30 grand, which I think they were probably selling for that one. Actually, I don't know if I would pay 30 grand. No, and the gold one, I'd be a buyer for the gold one. But still, something about the way the calendar is laid out with the power reserve and the seconds, it's kind of I don't know. It's a bit of a hot mess. Look, what the problem with this collection is? I'll tell you what. You know what I say? Show me your friends, I'll show you your future. You hang around the wrong people, you're going to wear the wrong watches, right? And this kind of is the thing here. He's hanging around or whatever. It's all the wrong people. Like, this is a piece of garbage. This Patek, is this an annual? I guess this is a perpetual calendar, but like the really weird one, like with the stupid engravings that nobody's gonna want, with you know, with what do you call it? Yeah, the engravings are fucking horrible. It's really tacky. The engravings are tacky. You got the Breguet numerals, the hands. Everything about this watch is just horrible. It's a piece of shit, right? But when you hang around those people, you're gonna start wearing shitter watches. And look, that's what's happening with this guy. He's hanging around with you know, black dials on submariners. Now this is okay. Okay, look, fine. But how hard is it to buy Daytona? Okay, so Daytona is okay. Let's see. Let's see what else. What are the tomato cans he's hanging around with? Chronograph, Royal Oak chronographs. Again, tomato can watches. If you're gonna go for a chrono, you get the Daytona. Okay. Okay, this is, you know, this guy's a douchebag. He's doing the pictures with the tiger. You know, they drug the tigers in Bangkok or something. He's probably a sex tourist. Guy's probably one of these German sex tourists. I think he's German, right? He's probably one of these German sex tourists who goes there to, oh yeah, Pattaya. There you go. He's there for the lady boys. Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, very, yeah, kind of your basic bitch watches. So yeah, okay. Let me wrap up. I'm kind of disgusted with this collection already. It is really, you know, it's kind of your real basic bitch watches here. Your Ulysse Nardin Freak, which is, I don't know, it's garbage. People are trying to hype this up. I think that fat fuck Nico Leonard is now an authorized dealer for this. By the way, we're gonna get to the Bear Clooney. We're gonna get to the other fat fuck in just a second. But yeah, I think the Nico Leonard, the fat fuck in Ireland, the Dutch Irish sandwich is there. He's gonna be okay. The Greubel Force, I gotta say, not my thing, but you got to respect Greubel Force. Very interesting, very innovative. Everything they do is just crazy. I guess he's trying on these watches. He doesn't own this, but you can see how it looks on the wrist. Interesting watch. Really interesting. Oh, he's got a bunch of these Greubels, right? I don't even know what these are. Seriously, I have no idea what these are. I don't know. I don't know what they are. Look, all I know is, you know, it's super, super ultra high end, you know, horology. You can see a couple tourbillons. Like, I think you got 2 tourbillons there. It's titanium. These guys are very innovative, right? So very, very innovative. So that's always interesting to see. You got a GMT with a globe in there. I don't like they have the countries written on the outside of the bezel. That looks a little goofy. This is the one you want. I think this is the icon of Greubel Force. Like, if you're going to get a Greubel Force, this is the one you get. Like, if we're talking about best of breed watches, that is no. I bought the Accent. I bought it on eBay. You want to buy one? I can get you one too. I got a bit of a cold also, so I got a bit of a runny nose. I think I caught some sort of germs. You know, from being in New York for a couple of days. You know, because I don't go there that much anymore, and so my immune system is, you know, is not affected by, you know, it's basically, I got, you know, it's when I lived there, the immune system was built up for all those germs there, but now, you know, I go there a couple times a year, and where I am, you don't have all these, I don't have all these dirty people with germs here, so, you know, yeah, I got to be more careful. All right, so. Look, this is if you're going to get a Greubel Force, this is the one to get, right? This is kind of the best of breed. Is that the right word? I'm using that word. We might change it up a little bit. We might use something else, but you understand what I'm trying to explain, right? By the way, this is actually a really interesting complication from AP. This is their annual calendar. They do. This is like, what is this, like an offshore? It's not an offshore. I'm not sure what this is. It's sort of, is it an offshore? Yeah, it is the offshore. Yeah, they do, but it's not that big of an offshore. I don't know what the hell this is, but they do make a annual calendar, which is actually kind of cool in the regular size. That's like a 37 or whatever, 38, which could be a good buy. Keep an eye out on it, so you can see this the hand go around the week. Yeah, it's a good one to watch. Uh, you know, I'm a fan of the dual time. If you're going to get a dual time, you get the AP. Is this, what color is this dial? I don't know. I would get one in white. In white, it looks magnificent, magnificent in white. Let's see what else. So these, I guess he's trying these on somewhere or whatever. Blah 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 blah. Trash, garbage. De Bethune, garbage. Oh, I think he uses this as the watch box or something. That's, yeah, they're probably trying to sell them these garbage watches again. Another piece of garbage, which is the Nautilus. Excuse me, the Aquanaut. The Aquanaut. This is the Nautilus. Kind of a dog, but yeah, it does look good with two-tone. But I'll tell you what, the best two-tone Nautilus, in my opinion, 3,800, 3,700. You got to stick with the classics. You got to go, you know, best of breed, best of breed. You know, get the watch that the brand is known for. You know what I mean? All right, so we're gonna rate this. We're gonna give this a rating. We're gonna give this a rating. You guys ready for this? Are you ready for this? So we're rating on. Here's the quality on quality of collection, photo creativity, upside potential, and is it interesting? Is it interesting? Is it sort of like an interesting, you know, collection? Is there a balance? So all right. So quality of the collection. Now again, I think he's got the 5712 and the Batman. I think the Meteorite is somebody else's watch, and he's got a Daytona. Okay, so I give this quality wise. Look, this is a super liquid collection, like liquid, right? So this is like, it's basically your equivalent of 3-month T-bills, right? This is ultra liquid. You know, you can sell these anytime, anywhere, get your money in and out. Hopefully, he bought them, you know, retail. Hopefully he didn't pay a premium for these. If he did, then he's probably upside down. But if he bought them retail, maybe used, I don't know how long he's been in the game, but if he bought them retail, that he's doing okay. But again, these are ultra liquid. So from that perspective, these are like, you know, I give it an A just from the liquidity perspective, right? It's like a blue chip liquid. But upside potential, I think these are going to be okay. I think the 5712 is going to come down in price. It's kind of going to bounce around. I think people are going to get tired of it. The GMT, the Batman also. So I don't see any upside for those. I do see some upside for the Daytona, the black dial two-tone. I think this is the previous generation, 116513. Hang on a second. Let me look. What are these going for right now? Chrono. What is this? What's the number? What is this? What is it? What's the number? 1165. What is it? What's the reference of this fucking thing? 523 is it? Oh, 503. 503. I think it's 503. Let's take a look. Let's take a look real quick. Is that the right watch? We're looking at the right watch. Hang on a second. Yeah, this is the one. Okay, so hey, these are what, 18 grand? Oh, this is from our good friends, Collector's Watch. Well, actually, we're not such good friends. They're not paying me anything, so fuck them. Fuck them where they breathe, Collector's Watch. Okay, so this is a used watch, and you got to be careful when you buy these used watches. No box, no papers. It looks like it's been polished a little bit. You want to make sure that that crown is relatively crisp. I think it's been gone over like once. It's not horrible. I would like it to be a little bit more crisp. It looks a little like it has been lightly polished, maybe twice. I don't know. I wouldn't polish it again. So, is this the low? I think this is the cheapest price in the country. Low to high, yeah, looks pretty cheap. Yeah, 18.5, no box, no papers. Or you get it this one here with box paper, sundoes dial. You know, it's not bad. The champagne dial is actually not bad. I don't know why. Normally, like the champagne dials on the day dates look like garbage. Now, does this watch have a scratch? I think there's something wrong with it. I think it's got a scratch. I think it's got a machete chip over there. I don't know. That's a hard pass. Let's see here. 18.9. Who's selling this one? Some other tomato can. Now, why would you buy a watch from a private guy when dealers are selling it for cheaper? I don't get it. Don't get it. So this is a pretty new watch, right? Who's selling this one here? Oh, it's the same dude. Look at this guy's got a whole bunch of them. Let's take a look at this one. It's hard to tell from the photo, the condition. Hard to tell from the photo, but original box, no. By the way, original box, no original papers means basically if there's no papers, no warranty card, none of that stuff, that's questionable because you can always buy a used box, right? So like, you know, if there's no papers, just box only, it's basically a naked watch as far as I'm concerned, right? Because a box you can buy for $200. So I don't really care about the box. I don't know. What do you guys think about the box? Yeah, we're getting to the next collection. Yeah, actually, Alex, I would agree with you. I would agree with you. No. Actually, so no. He actually does own. No, he does own. I'm assuming. I'm pretty sure he owns. I think he owns this. I think he owns like 3 watches, right? He owns the Daytona, which I like of the whole collection. That's the one I like the most. And I think he's got the 5712 here and this GMT, right? So there's a 3-piece. Okay, ultra liquid, right? So very boring collection. Again, there's no diversity here. I mean, the two-tone kind of makes it up a little bit, but again, you got basically just, you know, you got no dress watch, you got no gold watch, you got no vintage watch, you know, you got no real complication. So I think it's kind of a boring collection. Maybe that's what Alex is saying. So I would say, yeah, it's relatively boring. But it is liquid, so you can always dump it and get something more interesting at some point, right? It's a safe collection, safe, but boring. I think this guy's German, right? So, you know, very conservative. You know, safe but boring. But again, ultra liquid, right? Now, photography, you know, decent photos. I give the photos. Okay, so the overall quality of the collection, interesting wise, I give it I don't know. It's hard to rate it because you got, you know, very, you know, quality watches, but you know, it is kind of the usual stuff. Stuff is, I don't know. Give it maybe a C for that. Photo quality, yeah, they're okay. I mean, I give it a C plus. Upside potential, I give it a C also because I think the only watch that has any upside from here is the Daytona. The other ones are, you know, the values have been pulled forward a lot. The Batman is on the decline. The 5712 is already kind of on the decline. It's deflating. So I'm done with that. All right, let's move along. You know, we got Bear Clooney. We got this fat fuck, Bear Clooney. We're going to be reviewing the Bear Clooney collection. Hang on a second. Let's pull this up. We got banners. All right. So, okay. Adios, wristmo. Your collection is a bit boring. Let's go to Bear Clooney. Archie's the Archie super simp. Where is it? Where is the Bear Clooney thing? Here we go. All right. There we go. All right, here we go. Here comes the Bear Clooney collection review. Oh yeah, your collection. Yeah, could be. No, say I give him credit because, you know, on Instagram it looks good. And look, I'm not saying anything bad about the collection. Those watches, people would kill for those watches, wristmo's watches, right? Like literally, like if you wore those watches in London, you know, somebody would take a machete to his hand and remove the watch. So yeah, they're very desirable watches, but you know, whatever. I mean, I'm looking at heavy hitters, interesting watches. Okay, let's look at Bear Clooney. We got the music off. Duran. He's got Duran. I'm a fan of Duran. Okay, Rio. What the fuck? Come on, Bear. Rio. That's such a boring. Now, Bear Clooney's collection. Let's look at this, and I will review it again. We're reviewing for, you know, quality. So he's got a Tag Heuer. That's a hard pass. That's a piece of shit. What else he's got? He does have some heavy hitters, right? So he's got the Pepsi. He's got the Pepsi, which I don't know. He's got the Pepsi, right? No, it's a black dial. I don't know. I'm again with these colorful dials on the GMTs. I can't really. I don't know if I can get into it. I don't, especially with the ceramic. Something that's it's just something that just doesn't do it for me. It's the case. Whatever. Okay. So again, I know people like it. Whatever. Let's keep moving along. Let's keep moving. Let's see what else this tomato can has. Let's see what else he likes. Again, his taste is very boring. It's kind of a boring. He does have some heavy hitters, but it's kind of boring. Sort of like your mid-tier, like Euro trash, like Russian, Eastern European Euro trash. So again, he's got the GMT meteorite. Again, meteorite dial. I love the meteorite dial. Now, why does he have also another? I think, does he own the other Pepsi watch? Why would the guy have two? I mean, again, that's redundant. He's got some redundancy here. So again, the meteorite, the thing that makes the thing work is the meteorite, right? So it's. And I think the values will pick up. So those do have upside potential, I believe. Now, this tomato can bought an Aquanaut. Why did he have to buy an Aquanaut? Because, he's a sheep. He sees everybody else, and he's got to follow along, I guess, or whatever. I don't know. It's the hype watch. And, look, no offense, but I just don't see this guy as a Patek. He's not a Patek guy, right? He's like... he's a Rolex guy. He should stick with high-end Rolex. Patek is not. I don't think it's that looks good on him. I mean, it's a little too refined for this guy. He's a little rough around the edges. You know what I mean? Anyhow, by the way, guys, make sure you click the link in the video description below to get access to our free weekly newsletter. That's right. Get the free weekly newsletter. Click the link in the video description below. We got news on Rolex, AP, Patek, latest prices, deals, and much more, and it's free. Look, if you don't subscribe to the free newsletter, you're a moron, basically. So stop watching the video. I don't want morons watching my videos, all right? So what does he have here? He's got, is that a tag? Is that a tag tourbillon? Yeah, this guy's a piece of shit. Look, you got this ugly cheap case. Looks like made from dog scrotum, like a stray dog scrotum. He's got a Tag Heuer shitter tourbillon. What is this? I mean, this is like again the GMT, the meteorite. That's a beautiful watch. Look, if you can deal with having the colors, okay. The Aquanaut basic bitch of the Patek range. It's like the poor man's Patek. It means like you're like a chump who's basically, you want to jump on the bandwagon. And I don't know. It's just a nasty watch. It's just garbage. Especially, look. It's one thing if you were buying one of these, 10 years ago, okay, when they were cheap and it was kind of like, it was whatever. It was just sort of like, look, George Soros has an Aquanaut, right? But he got like, it's the original one, which was like, they were cheap at the time, and I probably got them at like for 15 grand or something. And that's kind of like your sports watch. That's what it was meant for. They were never meant to be hype watches. They were meant to be $15,000 watches, like a basic beater watch. That's what it was supposed to be. So if anybody who's paying $30,000, $40,000 for them today is a crayon eater, and that's what this guy is. You know why? Because he hangs around Archie. What happens when you hang around tomato cans, you become a tomato can. You hang around Archie Luxury, you watch that channel, you become a tomato can. Yeah, sorry, Bear. Okay, what else does he have? Let's see. This is a brand new collection. He's got a Grand Seiko. Why would you have a Grand Seiko? This is a pure garbage. Look, it's so ugly, garbage. Why would you have that when you already have, I mean, these heavy hitters? It doesn't make any sense. And he's got an Omega. All right, this is going downhill real fast. I don't know what this is. He's showing you Breitlings. I guess he likes these dogs with fleas. He doesn't own those. But this is his idol. His idol is Archie Luxury. Piece of garbage. Okay, what is this? Tucker Carlson with Putin. Okay. He's got the Cartier basic bitch watch. Again, look, Bear basically is sort of like his taste is sort of like it's not Russian oligarch taste, because Russian oligarch taste would be a lot of well, 90s or 2000 would be a lot of like Ulysse Nardin or Breguet, kind of like higher end known watches. No Rolex. No, Russians don't wear Rolex. He's got weird taste, very weird taste. That's what happens when you hang around Archie Luxury. He's been corrupted. Oh shit, Cellini. Does he own that? I don't know if he owns that. If he does, it's what a disaster. I mean, why would anybody buy a Rolex Cellini? Look, if you're gonna buy a dress watch, heck, I'd just buy a date, put on a strap. Okay, you got a gold watch for 10 grand, and it's a date. It's actually, it's okay. It's okay. Another shitter here. Let's see here. Look, there's no excuse for having this. This is just no excuse. This is unexcusable. What is this? An Omega Seaman Master or something like that. I don't know. I can't look at these watches any further. I can't look at these any further. This is some horrible stuff here. You got the two peasants here. They don't even know how to smoke cigars. They're smoking shitter cigars, probably. Actually, no. I think I looked through here. I think Bear likes the Romeo and Juliet Churchills, which I'm a fan of. I am a fan of the Churchills, the mini Churchills, actually. Also the Romeo and Juliet number 2s. Again, we're talking about Habanos, not the American ones, the Cuban ones. Those are good. What is he showing us over here? Bear is flipper. I don't know what Bear's thing is. I don't know what Bear's is he a flipper? I think he's a collector. I don't know. He's got okay. It's a weird collection. It's a weird collection. Again, look, if you're gonna go with a Submariner, you got to get the pre-ceramic. This is horrible. I think Archie has one of these. It's a dog with fleas. The new case is ugly, garbage. Okay. This is, I think, the only really nice watch. Look, I would give this almost like an A in the roll. Again, if you're a Rolex fan, this gets an A because it's the meteorite, white gold. I think these will do well. I think those do have upside potential. If you can get them for like 48. Okay, what is it showing us? The meteorite. Look at this pasty white fuck. Look at this pasty. This guy hasn't been in the sun. Oh man, this guy needs some two-tone watches. Look how pasty this guy is. This pasty Canadian fuck. You gotta get some sun. You gotta get some sun. I would. This guy should spend some money in in a tanning booth at least. Okay. Now he does have. Oh God, he's got the Yachtmaster with the chocolate. That's the chocolate doll, right? That's the. No, does he have a black one? I don't know. I think he's got the chocolate one. I think he's got the chocolate, which is what the Colonel has. I think for Bear, because he's such a pasty white fuck, I think he could use some rose gold from Rolex, because it's not as annoying as yellow. Like yellow doesn't look good for white people, but rose gold is okay. Hey, there we go. We got what's his name? This was our man. What's his name? Prigozhin. And what is he wearing? He's wearing, I told you guys, he's wearing a Ulysse Nardin. This is the Russian oligarch watch. It's like a weird Ulysse Nardin. It's so funny. It is so funny. But yeah. So this is, look, all you tomato kids, oh, I got to have a watch that can take a beating. Like, I got to watch that's, I'm taking adventures. This guy is the real deal, or he was the real deal, right? I mean, he's out there in the field. He's definitely, he's smashing people's heads in with a sledgehammer. He's And he's wearing a Ulysse Nardin. So, hey, what does it tell you, right? Ulysse Nardin. Let's see. What else does this tomato can have? Does he have? I think he owns. This. Does he own this watch, the Platinum Day? Which actually, you know what? It's actually this is a good looking watch. It's a good looking watch. You know, it's a big watch, and I think look at this. Look at this fat fuck's wrist. This actually looks good on him. The platinum, upside potential. That's a no. That's a no. I think these are just dead money. Look, I think basically your Rolex day dates are dead money unless it's something really very, very unique. And again, with platinum, these are going to be ultra heavy. I don't know if Bear can wear that watch. You know, this watch really is for heavy hitters. Like, you got to be. I mean, look, in my opinion, to wear platinum day date, you got to be pulling in at least 10 million a year, or otherwise you shouldn't be wearing one, because that's that type of watch, right? Everybody I know who has one is doing those numbers, right? So I don't think Bear is doing those numbers. So, but maybe it's aspirational. I don't know. Look, you know, what's the watch? 60 grand. You know, it's a flashy watch. The problem with the platinum is nobody knows it's platinum except people who really know, and which is limited. It's kind of blue dial. It's heavy. Is it elegance? I don't know what to. I don't know what to make of this watch. Right, like with white gold, I would go for the white gold with the blue dial. If you want just a basic, the blue dial, it's a darker color. But it looks good. Look, you know, it looks good. So this is actually an interesting watch. The platinum, the white gold meteorite, I think those are good. Now look, and this is horrible. He's got a Yachtmaster 2. He's got the Yachtmaster. Look, this is all you need to know about this guy. He's got a Yachtmaster 2. This is a piece of shit. Anybody who wears a Yachtmaster 2 is a tomato can. I mean, that's all you got to know. Look, oh shit. Look, that's all you got to know. That is all you got to know about this tomato can. Is he wears a Yachtmaster 2, which the most horrible watch that Rolex ever made. All right, that's all you got to know. So, I mean, this collection is very, very uneven. It's very okay. This is, by the way, what is it? Bunny's. Who's Bunny? Is that his wife? I don't know. Who's Bunny? Who the fuck is Bunny? You could wear a Rolex like this. Look, this is how I wear mine. And this is like a cheap strap, though. This is not a shagreen strap. This is some sort of cheap strap. This is some cheap strap. Oh, fuck. That's a Boulevard? Wait, this is a Boulevard? I thought this was a Rolex. Holy shit. I thought this was a Rolex for a second. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, you can see this big crown. Oh, shit. It looks like a day date, right? Is this white gold steel? I don't know what this is. It's garbage. Now that I see it's a Boulevard. And the strap, yeah, it's fucking garbage. I'd be embarrassed to wear that. Totally trash. Hey, this is the best watch in this collection because I have one of these. Nah, it's okay actually. No, it's chocolate. It's good watch. Good basic watch. What else does this tomato can have here? I mean, it's very predictable. It's kind of like your basic bitch watches with some outliers. Like, I would not expect that this tomato can would wear an Aquanaut because, I mean, he's just not a Patek guy. This guy is like a peasant, right? He's like a high-end peasant. What does he wear? He's wearing a Oyster Perpetual 40. By the way, this is the right strap for not with this weird shit they've got in there, but the Shagreen, the Galushat, aka Stingray. Look at this beautiful blue. You put that on on a day date, looks great. Let's take a look. All right, let's go back to here. All right, so I'm gonna wrap up. I'm kind of done with this tomato can collection here. I'm done with this shitter watches. Let's look at this garbage here. Hang on a second. Let me see if we got any. Hey. What is Eugene? What is that? What is that guy called? That's funny. What is that guy? That tomato can. What's his name? That Juan, the hubcap thief, from the Boogie Down Bronx. I don't understand. His jokes are not that fun. I don't. His jokes are kind of like, I don't know, what the Eugene Grease. What the fuck is that? I don't even understand the reference. I don't even understand the reference. Or the Palmol. I don't get the reference. He's got to do a better job. That tomato can. Anyway, all right. Let's wrap it up here. Okay, so we're gonna rate on 3 things here: quality of collection, upside potential, is it interesting, and the photo creativity. Okay, I'll start with the last one first. Is it interesting? On this one, I'd give it like I'd give it like a D. Normally I'd give it an F. Because the Yachtmaster just pulls everything down by like 5 levels. Look, anybody who wears a Yachtmaster is pure garbage. Let me just repeat that. Anybody who wears a Rolex Yachtmaster 2, anybody who's got the Yachtmaster 2, anybody who has a Yachtmaster 2 is a piece of shit. Okay, you don't want to associate with anybody who wears a Yachtmaster 2. Let me see. Let me look at this garbage that he's got. The Yachtmaster 2. Let's look at his Yachtmaster 2 piece of shit. I can't believe he's even showing these on his. I mean, I'd be embarrassed to have this. I really would be embarrassed. Let's see. So here's a tomato can. That's all you need to know. The tomato can of the month. So, okay. So the collection gets a D because of the Yachtmaster and the other shitters. There's nothing interesting to collect. The only interesting watch in the collection is the GMT, the Meteorite dial. That's an interesting watch. Now, the Yachtmaster, the regular one, the two-tone, the Kernels, the chocolate dial, I think it's a basic watch. I have that watch. I wouldn't call it interesting. It's just a nice watch. It's a nice watch. It's like, it's not I wouldn't say it's a collection thing, you know? It's, hang on a sec. Yeah. No, it's, what do you call it? Yeah, I think it's, yeah, the Yachtmaster is garbage. No, I shouldn't say it's garbage. It's just a nice beater watch, the regular Yachtmaster. This is a piece of shit. This Yachtmaster 2 drags down the whole collection. The GMT is nice. The GMT is very nice, actually. Look, if I was this guy, I would just keep the GMT Meteorite dial. Maybe, I don't know, get like a white gold date if you really need to have it in with like, hey, the Meteorite dial on that is great. I actually like that. Or the blue dial with the Roman numerals. Those are great classic watches. But then again, look at this. He's got Grand Seiko. Piece of garbage. And he also has a Submariner. Why does he need to have? Does this guy even go into a pool? Can he even fit into a pool? What is this garbage? I don't know if he owns that, but whatever. This guy's got really very, very bad taste, horrible taste. I mean, this is all you got to know. This is the Omega crap. So yeah, so I'm giving this collection a D. I'm giving the collection a D. I'm giving it in terms of the interest level, upside potential. I think the Meteorite has upside. The rest of it is going to be money losers. It's all going to be basically money losers. Everything is going downhill. The Yachtmaster 2 is garbage. The Aquanaut is going down. The regular Yachtmaster is holding stable, but I don't see that going up. I mean, again, when I bought it, I wasn't expecting it to go with a two-tone. But let's see. He's got, the Omegas are pure trash. Again, overall collection, photo quality, very boring photos. There's no creativity at all these photos. Very boring. But I'm not gonna. The photos quality is not a big thing. That's not a big thing for me. Okay, overall collection. I think it's really like a disaster. Why is it a disaster? Because you have like one great watch, which is the Meteorite, and it's being dragged down by a bunch of like, mediocres and shitter watches and other things like that. And so that it ruins everything. It ruins everything because you figure the collection is probably worth, if I did the math, I don't know, 200 grand, let's say 200 grand. For that money, you can have real watches. For that type of money, you can have some real watches. You can have, look, you'd keep the day date, the GMT, whatever, it's fine. Even the Submariner, okay, fine. If you really like it, if you really have to have it. And then I'd get a different day date. I would actually, you can't have all Rolex, right? You'd get maybe like I would get let's see, if I had to spend, I'd get a 5396 white gold on the bracelet for 50 grand. Okay, that watch is water resistant. And what else? Yeah, no, that watch is the 5396 is good. So that would give you a Patek. It's white gold, right? Rose gold is okay, also chocolate, Although look, white gold because this guy's a pasty fucker, and that's better. The blue dots, that's a beautiful watch, and I think that's all you really need. I think this guy should stay away from dress watches. The 5396 on the bracelet is enough because that is a dress watch, and the bracelet, it looks good. Yeah, because this guy looks like he sweats a lot. So like Archie. So yeah, all right. I think that wraps up. I don't know. What do you tomato cans think? Leave your nasty, vicious comments below. Make sure you get access to our free weekly newsletter. Click the link in the video description below to get that. And let's see. All right, yeah. So that wraps it up for now. What else? Should we cover any news? Nah, that's it. I think we're good over here. Tomorrow, yeah, I think we started a little early today, right? We started a little early. Yeah, today's collection wasn't that interesting. Tomorrow we got a real good one. Tomorrow's video is going to be really good. We got that. Tomorrow's collection is a real collection. The things we're looking at today are basically like accumulations. They're just basically, these are things of what not to do. What not to do. That is what this is. We got Ali. We got a tomato can here. Eugene. I don't understand the joke. Like that guy, Juan. I mean, he's got to explain the joke. I don't get the joke. Like the Palmolive. Like what the fuck is this guy? Yeah, that guy's going to be deported back to Puerto Rico. Look, once Trump comes in 2024, Juan is getting deported back to Puerto Rico, and Ali is getting deported back to Pakistan. That's where you're going back, bro. All right, so enjoy America while you're here. So we got the 3 tomato cans. By the way, you got the 3 tomato cans over here. You got hang on a second. Oh shit! How does look at these 3 fucks? You got that Tenzil from Bangladesh. You got Bear Clooney, the Yugoslavian war criminal, and Archie, the fat fucker. 3 tomato cans. And by the way, again, why do these guys have such horrible collections? Because they hang around. It's who you hang around. Now, with Tan, at least he's got some Pateks, right? But he's got kind of the wrong ones. He's got the wrong Pateks. Why? Because he hangs around Archie. He's got a Patek chronograph, which is like, who buys that? That's a garbage watch. You want, if you're going to get a Patek, you get a perpetual calendar 3940. like the Colonel has, right? Yellow gold, white gold, or even some of the newer ones. That's what you get. You don't get the chronograph. That's a if you're gonna get a chronograph, you got to go with the Daytona. And then what else did he get? He got a world timer. He got a world timer in white gold, which is like, one of the uglier ones. Like, I don't know who the fuck gets a world time. The sex tourist watch. Because Archie has one, right? Archie got the white gold one. I think his is a bit newer, but I think actually I like Archie's better because I like the older style hands. But look, the world time is basically garbage. Look, if this guy had real money, he'd be buying a JLC world time. Okay, the JLC world time with the tourbillon, that is the watch. If you wanna, you want to be a player, right? You think you're a player, you get that watch. You get the JLC tourbillon, not the Patek world time, the tomato can watch. So, all right, guys. All right, that wraps it up. Leave your nasty comments below. We'll see you next one. Make sure you get access to our free weekly newsletter. Now, hang on a second. Let me see. Let me do one quick thing here.